2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Chicago, everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, B.A. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
Here we go. Here's Armstrong. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Oakley. 4 on the clock. Armstrong, no good. Here's Jefferson. Here's Scott. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Scott. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's Armstrong. Pass to Oakley. Here's the Wizard. Puts up a 3. Scott with a rebound. To the inside. First quarter, just over a minute played. He's off on the layup.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Second shot opportunity. No good. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Oakley. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Oakley. Here's Armstrong. Here's Mr. Incredible. Great positioning on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Oakley. Uncovered. Basket's good.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
For Chicago, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. Pass to Oakley. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Armstrong. And there's a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Dallas.
Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams had made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. In third, Chicago.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Jefferson can't hit.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Offensive rebound. Here's Mr. Incredible. They shoot again. Chalk up 2 there.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Shooting Shooting for Dallas, Jefferson. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he can't hit the second. And for Chicago, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For Dallas, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Another shot. Here's Scott. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Oakley. Here's Mr. Incredible. 5 to shoot. Here's Armstrong. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
And Dallas calls time here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And Dallas with possession, trailing by 4.
Well, you know when your percentage from the field is in the low 30s, that means the game is not going your way.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
Pass to Oakley. Here's Rogers. Clock at 6. He puts up a 3. Here's Mr. Incredible. Here's Baldwin. Out to the right wing. And another shot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas is shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Here's T. To the right side. Here's Watson. That one a little long.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Rogers. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Chicago with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Oh, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And Dallas calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Baldwin. Pass to Mr. Incredible. To the paint. Here's Oakley. Here's Mr. Incredible. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, second team
Great
foul.
job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Baldwin.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Oakley. Here's Mr. Incredible. Here's Baldwin. Counted. 7 points in the game.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the opening quarter.
First personal foul, third team foul.
The visitors with the ball. 8-point game. Pass to Jefferson. Takes it inside.
And they've done a pretty good job working the ball inside, but haven't been able to convert at all.
Here's T. One second left. And that concludes the first quarter of play.
With the score.
Leading by 8. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Chicago.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the court right now for Dallas. Pass to Baldwin. What a terrific move that is.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Here's Scott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Well, Chicago's shooting just 35% from the floor. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Scott. First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Baldwin. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. And for Dallas, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. This one for 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
And Dallas with possession. Down by 12. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. No good from the wing. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Chicago.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Right wing. Pulls it from the corner. The shot comes out. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Here's Jefferson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's Cox. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Knocked away. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to Dallas.
And Dallas calls time here. And the play-in tournament has been a success. But some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Shot's good by Scott. For Chicago, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Armstrong. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. That went off the back iron and out.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Pass to Scott. Launches a 3. They get it back. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Chicago
timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Rogers. Here's Mr. Incredible. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's T. Out to the right wing. The 17-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Well, Chicago shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Rogers misses. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Into the lane. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Oakley. Here's Rogers. Trying to get back on track. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness of the offensive end?
And he lobs it up to the rim. Inside, here's Mr. Incredible, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Second team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Barker at the line for 2.
That one's off. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Rogers misses. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Barker taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. He's off on the second.
Still sporting an offer from the line this quarter. Got to get it together, fellas.
A minute 22 left in the second period. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the wing, right side. Over to the wing. Here's Scott. This is the jumper from the wing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Pass to Rogers. Here's Oakley. 5 on the clock. Here's Rogers. Can't hit from the elbow.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Can't hit from in close.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. 5 ticks left in the first half of this one. And so it's Chicago closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
33-22.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Well, for Chicago. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. Numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They're getting falling behind, letting the crowd get into it. That affects your confidence. We'll see if they settle down in the second half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Dallas shooting 34% thus far in this game. Right wing. Here's Jefferson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And for Dallas, pass to the Wizard. Here's Oakley. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Scott with a rebound. Here's Jefferson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Oakley's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Dallas foul. Jefferson. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Oakley.
No good on that
2
one.
shots.
And he's good on the second. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the layup is good off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Dallas calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's Oakley. 3-pointer, no good. And for Dallas, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one. Here's Cox. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Chicago with the ball.
Dallas foul. Jefferson. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Armstrong. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Just 4 to shoot. Armstrong with a bucket. And Chicago leads by 14.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
The shot. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Chicago, Meyer. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Here's Cox. Lots of room. Baldwin with a rebound. Cash is in the 12-footer. He's got 11.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Here's T. Out to the wing. Here's Oakley. It's hauled in by Rogers. Chicago with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. He's got a clear path. Pass to T. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Sends it home from three-point land.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Oakley. Here's Rogers. Out left to the wing. Clock at 4. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for Dallas, they're shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Here's Oakley. Pass to Watson. There's the 3. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18.
2 minutes.
Looking to get back on track. Rogers misses. And for Dallas, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. That one falls.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter here. Here's Oakley. 5 points in the game. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Outside Carter. Pass to Watson. Fires for 3. Second chance shot. And the layup is good by Carter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
1:04 left in the third. Well, Chicago's shooting around 45% since the break. And that one's good. And Chicago leads by 11.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Chicago foul. Wranglers. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Oakley. Nails it from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Dallas foul. Barker. First personal foul. Fifth team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Sullivan! At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Dallas is shooting 39% from the field in the third. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Scott. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And a missed layup.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
40.
Up by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And for Chicago, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Here's Armstrong. And it's all from three-point range.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And for Dallas, the ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
To Chicago. Checking in for Dallas. Barkley.
Pass to Rogers. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Watson. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Rogers.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Dallas shooting 35% so far in this one. Pass to Jefferson. No good with a layup. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Baldwin. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires it from 18. Unable to get that one.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Pass to Jefferson. Over to the left wing. The baseline J. And right on target. That one's good.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. and he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. To the right side. Here's Watson. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Pass to Armstrong. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Misses from close range. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
So it's the home team now. Pass to Rogers. To the left wing. Here's Baldwin. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's P. Pulls up. And no good. His first shot of the night missing for Chicago. They've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Armstrong. Here's the second effort. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Oakley's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Rogers. Here's the Wizard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Armstrong. Drains the triple.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Right wing. Can they get it? And the Wizard pulls it down.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
The shot's good.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions. After one turnover in the first, been a disaster.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one. This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And for Dallas, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. To the wing, right side. Here's Oakley. From outside, off the mark.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
And Dallas calls time here.
things just aren't going their way, he clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
He's been relentlessly attacking the glass. The level of energy and the toughness that he's displayed, boxing out the other guys, getting physical, just domination.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Chicago with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Soft touch off the glass.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Oakley. And the three off target.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Armstrong. Here's Oakley. Out to the right wing. Doesn't go that time, and it's Dallas the other way. Here's Jefferson. Tries again. So it'll be two free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
Pass to Watson from deep. Connects from downtown.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Dallas foul. Jefferson. Fifth personal foul, third team foul.
That free throw misses.
Sullivan! 2 shots.
That one misses. Dallas is shooting 34% thus far in this game. To the left side wing. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. Three-pointer off the mark. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to House. Here's McDaniel.
Dallas foul. Valencia. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
McDaniel taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's P. Pass to Watson. The three is up. And it's House with the rebound. Here's McDaniel.
Dallas foul. Valencia. Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
For Chicago. McDaniel at the line for 2.
Good on the second one. Here's P. Here's Watson. Gets the bucket.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
51.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.